viewers. This is Afia Nemola Johnson, your science tutor. So, as we continue, please try to share this video, like this video, and click the subscribe button in YouTube to subscribe. Let the number of subscribe people be increased so that I can be encouraged. So today we want to look at percentage composition by mass in any given compound. You'll be asked to find the percentage composition by mass of some elements inside that compound. Let's look at an example here. Example. You see, find the percentage composition by mass of all the atoms in the molecule or in the molecule of, let's say, H2SO4, and at the end of the day they will give you H equals to 1, S equals to 32, O equals to 16. So you have something like this, or let's just this one be not okay. Number 1. Number 2, you can be asked to find the percentage composition by mass of oxygen in Pb NO3 2, or let's say, okay, now when you have dots, let's just have dots 2H2O. At the end of the day, they give you Pb equals to 207, N equals to 14, O equals to 16, H equals to 1. You are given something like this. What do you do to tackle? Now, what do you do? Let's look at what to do here. The number 1, solution. The first one is that we should find the percentage composition by mass of all the atoms. That is, we are going to find for hydrogen, for sulfur, for oxygen. So, first, percentage composition by mass of hydrogen will give us what? The mass of the atom, the mass of the hydrogen, mass of hydrogen over molar mass of the compound containing what? H2SO4, everything times 100 over 1. This is not a formula. It's a formula for you, but you don't need to write this formula because it will not give you extra mark when you are working. So then this one gives you, how many atoms of hydrogen do we have here? 2 atoms, H2. So we have 2 times, and what is the mass number of hydrogen atom? That's 1. So we have 2 times 1 over, then finally the molar mass of H2SO4, hydrogen is 1, but you have 2 of it. Now, I can go on and say plus, sulfur is what? Sulfur is 32. I put 32 here. Plus What's the next? Oxygen is 16. You can see 16 here. But how many oxygen atoms do I have inside this formula? 4. It is times 4. Then everything times 100 over 1. So this one gives me 2 times 1 is what? Is 2. Then over 1 times 2 is 2. Plus 32. Plus 16 times 4. That should be 64. Everything times 100 over 1. So, then the next thing to do, we have 2 over, add up these 3 numbers, we must get 98 times 100 over 1. 2 times 100 is 200 over 98. So what is our answer going to be? We have 200 over 98. Answer is 2.04%. So that is the percentage composition by mass of hydrogen inside that molecule. That is the answer. So the next one here is percentage composition by mass of what? Of sulfur. That will give me mass of sulfur over molar mass of H2SO4, everything times 100 over 1. Then, how many sulfur atoms do I have in H2SO4? How many sulfur atoms do I have there? In H2SO4 I have only 1 sulfur. So I have sulfur, that's 1 times, and 1 sulfur atom is, the mass is 32. I put 32 here. I don't need to be finding the molar mass, but I've got it in already to be 98 times 100 over 1. So what do we have? 1 times this is 32. So over 98 times 100 over 1. 32 times 100 is be 3,200 over 98. So this one gives me what? You have 3,200 divided by 98, and that gives me 32.65%. So that is percentage composition by mass of sulfur inside that compound. Then the next one is percentage composition by mass of oxygen atom. So this will give me mass of oxygen over molar mass of H2SO4 times 100 over 1. Now what do I do? Then I move on to say this is the same thing as mass of atoms of oxygen. There are 4 atoms. I'll say 4 times, and the mass of 1 oxygen atom is 16 times 16 over 98 is the molar mass here times 100 over 1. And that gives me 4 times 16, that is 64. 64 over 98 times 100 over 1. 64 times 100 is 6,400 over 98. So that gives us 6,400 over 98. Answer is 65.30 or 31%. Please, the answer should be a percentage. So we are done. To confirm that we are true, we are truly correct. Adding up everything should give us 100%. So what do we have to check? I want to check now. To check, here we have 2.04 plus this one is 32.65 plus 65.31. What is our answer going to be? Now let's check. We have 2.04 plus 32.65 plus 65.31. Answer is exactly 100%. So that means we are very correct. So that is it. Then let's move on to the next one. That is number 2 question here. Number 2 question. We are asked only to find percentage composition by mass of oxygen. So that gives us mass of oxygen over molar mass of PbNO32.2H2O. Everything times 100/1. So that gives us how many oxygen atoms do I have inside this compound? Let's count together. 3 times 2, 6. So I will say 3 times 2. Okay, we know one atom of oxygen is 16, right? Because I will give it here. One atom of oxygen is 16. So, but how many of the 16 do I have? 16 times 2 times 3 times 2. This 3 times 2 plus this 2. Plus 2. Plus 2 times 16. So, that is what we have there. Over, what am I saying? This 16 for this oxygen times this 3 times this 2 plus this 2 times the 16 for this oxygen. So then the molar mass of this one, this one is 207 plus nitrogen is 14. Nitrogen is what? Is 14. So we have 14 and we have this 2 is for everything inside this bracket. For both nitrogen and oxygen, we have times these 2. Then we are done. Oxygen is 16 times 3 times 2. Now, plus this 2 is outside. Then this hydrogen is 1 times 2. Plus this oxygen is what? 16. Now, everything times 100/1. So this one gives me, what is 16 times 3? 16 times 3 times 2 gives me what? 96. Plus 2 times 16, that's 32. Over, now this is 207. 40 times 2 is 28. 60 times 3 times 2. That is 96 that we got here. Now plus 2 into, this is 2 into 1 times 2, 2 plus 16, that's 18. Everything times 100/1. So 96 plus 32. That gives me 128 over, let's add up these numbers. We have 207 plus 28 plus 96. Okay, our answer is 331. Now plus 2 times 18, that's 30, that's 2 times 18, 2 times 18. That's 36. Then times 100/1. So this one times this one is 12800 divided by 331 plus 36. Answer is 367. And at the end of the day, we divide. We have 12800 divided by 367. And my answer is 34.88. Please allow your answer to always be in 2 decimal places. So I am through with that. So if there's any question of any part that you don't understand, please endeavor to put it in the comment section, and I will attend to it accordingly. So the next thing to talk about here is mode concepts. Mode concepts. So I think we should talk about the mode concepts in the next video. See you in the next class. I remain Afe Ademola Johnson. Please subscribe, share this video, and like it. And put in the comment section any of your worries. God bless you. Bye for now. Thank you.